Reviewing Hugo Boss Femme in this video. This fragrance was launched in 2006, some 18 years ago. This has been a classic for years and I'm curious if this still holds up. Let's find out all you need to know about Hugo Boss Femme in this video. Starting with the presentation, this has a simple cardboard box with a pink and silver theme on the box. On the front this says Femme or the perfume concentration. This is a 75 ml Boss Hugo Boss on the front. On the bottom you get a quick response code and also the batch code, which is 1060. This batch is from 2021, about 3 years and 5 months old. And on the back you get this one is made in Spain, as you guys can see here. The bottle is quite unique and modern design with a heavy crystal clear plastic cap. This is a heavy cap. The bottle is unique but the cap doesn't click in. This is not like a snug fit in, so you cannot hold it from the cap. You can, but it won't do it. You guys can see it here. So the cap is very lousy on here. This does not click in. And I'll show you guys the sprayer if the camera does justice. Let's see. It is kinda okay, but this can get better. The sprayer is kinda okay. So this is available in a 30, 50 and a 75 ml, and the color you guys can see, this is a pink, baby pink color juice inside. It is like a feminine aesthetic. Now the notes for this fragrance on Fragrantica Hugo Boss Femme. The notes in the top, this has freesia, tangerine, blackcurrant. In the heart this has Bulgarian rose, lily, jasmine. In the base this has lemon tree, apricot and amber. So how is the smell? Well, the opening is good. It doesn't have that alcoholic blast. This does fill the room with like 4 spritz, and the opening has a prominent note of freesia, which gives a fresh spicy powdery floral note. The tangerine is totally in the background, sweet and fruity with a nuance of honey and a bit citrus. The blackcurrant is giving it a tangy fruity vibe, a bit green and tangy. As the scent develops, the floral heart takes center stage, with the Bulgarian rose being the most prominent note. It's feminine, clean and romantic, with the lily giving it a sweet spicy floral note. The jasmine is sweet, clean, white floral, opulent vibe. It's also a bit green jasmine. The rose and freesia are the most prominent notes in this fragrance. The heart is forming a delicate and feminine bouquet of flowers. The fragrance maintains a soft and gentle character throughout its evolution. The dry down introduces a subtle sweetness from the apricot, a fuzzy soft fruity note with lactonic and soft animalic nuances. This is the apricot which gives the fragrance a little soft animalic vibe, which is then balanced by the lemon tree, a complex note reproducing the aroma of floral lemon blossoms. It's like crushed green leaves and tart ambience, a cozy soft note of amber in the end. So now the similarities with this fragrance, many people have marked this similar to Calvin Klein Eternity Moment. So yes, they are similar, yes they will remind you of each other, but they still have differences. Hugo Boss is like thick and sticky compared to Eternity Moment. Hugo Boss is more intense, not overwhelmingly strong or intense, but compared to Eternity Moment, this is more intense and strong. And Hugo Boss is a bit on the mature side. Hugo Boss Femme is like a classic oriental fragrance and has a soft animalic vibe. This is more focused on the rose and freesia, and this doesn't have the aquatic or tropical vibe that you find in Eternity Moment. If you want a lighter scent, go for Eternity Moment. If you want a stronger scent, go for Hugo Boss Femme. In my opinion, Eternity Moment is better. Eternity Moment is soft and delicate. You guys can see the pros and the cons for Hugo Boss Femme here, and also see the votes what I have also voted for this. Overall impression of Hugo Boss. While Hugo Boss Femme is undoubtedly pleasant and feminine, it lacks the distinctive character that makes a fragrance truly memorable. Its composition is safe and inoffensive, appealing to a wide audience but potentially lacking depth for those seeking a more complex scent. Hugo Boss Femme is classic feminine fragrance that embodies a sense of understated elegance. It's a safe choice for those who prefer soft floral scents without overwhelming intensity. While it might not be the most groundbreaking fragrance on the market, it offers a pleasant and comforting olfactory experience. However, its lack of distinctiveness and moderate performance might leave some users desiring a more impactful scent. Ultimately, whether Hugo Boss Femme is the perfect fragrance for you depends on your personal preferences. If you appreciate delicate feminine florals with a touch of sweetness, this might be a suitable option. But if you are looking for a fragrance with a stronger personality and longer lasting power, you might want to explore other options. Now the rating for Hugo Boss Femme, this has a rating of 3.91 out of 5 with some 4000 plus watts on Fragrantica and 7.1 out of 10 with some 200 plus watts on Perfume. So the longevity, this will give you about 2 to 3 hours on the skin, depends on the skin chemistry also, but it is not like a very strong on the skin but a very like normal average type of fragrance, and 4 to 6 hours on the clothes, which also depends on the environment. So this is like a moderate longevity. I would rate it a 5.5 out of 10. The sillage, it is strong in the opening for the first hour, but after the first hour it becomes a moderate sillage, so I would rate it again a 5 out of 10. The projection is a bit better than the sillage. It's like a 6 out of 10. Both the projection and sillage are strong, but just for the first hour or so. After that it becomes like a moderate scent. Now the gender, of course, this is totally a feminine fragrance. The type, this is a floral, fresh, fruity, powdery, sweet, citrus, synthetic. The style, this is purely feminine, but in my opinion this is like 30% classic and more like 17% modern, the other way around. The seasons, this is best for the summer and springtime, but can also work in the winters and fall time because this is a bit strong as compared to Eternity Moment. The occasion, so this can work in almost all occasions, formal or casual, but better for formal occasions, office wear, dates, night outs, evening, leisure, things like that. Now the price tag, the price for Hugo Boss Femme can range from $50 to $80 depending on your location. Also, I got this for around $50, which is not cheap compared to Middle Eastern fragrances, which are very affordable. For the price, I'd rate it a 4 out of 10. It is a bit overpriced in my opinion, but Eternity Moment is a bit cheaper compared to this, and I would also suggest Eternity Moment over this, but the personal preference is again yours.